You can't stop thinking about them. It doesn't matter if they hurt you. It doesn't matter if they ignored you. It doesn't matter if they chose someone else. They're still there, in your head, at 2 a.m., in the middle of your day, when you're trying to focus on something else. And you hate it. You hate that you care. You hate that you check your phone. You hate that you still wonder what they're doing. But here's the question you're not asking yourself. Why? Why can't you let go of someone who was never good for you? Welcome to Hidden Mechanism. Today we're going to answer that question, not with comfort, with truth. Because once you understand why you're stuck, you can finally get unstuck. Here's something uncomfortable. Toxic people aren't just attractive, they're addictive. Psychologists have found that intermittent reinforcement, the same mechanism that makes slot machines addictive, is exactly what toxic people use. They give you just enough attention to keep you hooked. Your brain doesn't know the difference between love and a slot machine. When they're hot, you get a dopamine hit. When they're cold, you feel withdrawal. And like any addict, you keep coming back for more. You're not weak, you're caught in a biological loop. Here's the thing about toxic people, they never give you closure. One day they're all in, the next day they're gone. You never know where you stand. And uncertainty is psychologically unbearable. Your brain hates open loops. It will keep replaying conversations, analyzing texts, trying to find answers that don't exist. You're not obsessive. You're trying to solve a puzzle that can't be solved. Toxic people know this. They keep you uncertain on purpose, because uncertain people try harder. You're not thinking about who they actually are. You're thinking about who they could be. Those moments when they were kind, when they said the right thing, when you felt seen. You're holding on to the potential, not the reality. Your brain is addicted to the possibility of them being good. That's the hope that keeps you stuck. But here's the truth you don't want to hear. The potential isn't real. The reality is. Sometimes, the hardest bonds to break aren't the ones built on love. They're the ones built on pain. When someone hurts you and then comforts you, your brain forms a trauma bond. It's like Stockholm Syndrome in a relationship. You're not confused because you love them. You're confused because your brain learned to associate them with both pain and relief. And here's the worst part. Trauma bonds feel stronger than healthy bonds. They're intense, they're chaotic, they feel like passion, but they're not love. They're survival mechanisms. Here's something nobody tells you. Sometimes you can't let go because being treated badly feels familiar. If you grew up with inconsistency, criticism, or emotional neglect, toxic people feel like home. Not a healthy home, but a familiar one. Your brain doesn't seek comfort, it seeks the familiar, and if the familiar is chaos, you'll keep choosing chaos. Here's a hard truth. You keep thinking about them because you're trying to prove something. To yourself, that you were good enough, that you mattered, that you weren't the problem. Every time you think about them, you're hoping for a different outcome. But hope isn't a strategy, and you don't need their validation to have worth. The obsession isn't about them. It's about you trying to win something you can't win. This one is subtle. Your brain wants to believe you made good choices. It wants to believe the person you cared about was worth caring about. So when they treat you badly, your brain does mental gymnastics to justify it. They didn't mean it. They're going through something. They'll change. You're not protecting them. You're protecting your own ego. Letting go of a toxic person means admitting you were wrong about them, and that's painful. But it's the pain you need to feel to move forward. Now here's the thing about all of this. This isn't your fault. You didn't ask to be addicted. You didn't ask to be confused. You didn't ask to be trauma bonded. Your brain is doing what brains do. It's trying to keep you safe by holding on to what's familiar. But here's what you need to understand. Familiar isn't the same as safe. And staying stuck is a choice, a painful one, but a choice. Step 1. Name it. Call it what it is. Addiction, trauma bond, familiarity. When you name it, you take away its power. Step 2. Stop the hope. They aren't going to change, not for you, not for anyone. The potential was never real. The reality is. Step 3. Go no contact. Your brain can't heal if you keep feeding the addiction. Cut the access. No checking, no stalking, no hoping. Step 4. Feel the pain. Don't distract. Don't numb. Feel it. The grief, the anger, the embarrassment, all of it. It will hurt, but it's the only way out. Step 5. Rebuild your identity. You're not the person who was obsessed with them. You're the person who survived them. So why can't you stop thinking about toxic people? Because your brain is addicted, because you're stuck in uncertainty, because you're hoping for someone they'll never be, because you're trauma bonded, because it's familiar, because you're trying to prove yourself, because you can't admit you were wrong. One of those is true, maybe more than one. But here's the thing you need to hear. You're not broken, you're not weak, you're not stupid. You're human. And humans get stuck, but you can get unstuck. It starts with understanding why you're stuck, and then choosing something different. Not because you're perfect, because you deserve peace. Why can't you stop thinking about toxic people? Because you haven't realized yet that you don't need them. And that's the truth that will set you free.